Hello and welcome to the Riverhawk Talk, episode 9. We are very nearly on the double-digit episodes. We're not there yet. Ava is still our co-host today, and she will be introducing everyone else as usual.
Yeah. All right. So of course that was Gabe. Then we have Anne. We have Zaid, Lainey, Cam, Capiche, Sahaj, Nicholas, Shoria, Nico, and of course, Mr. Polito.
Hello.
All right. So the last episode that we did, episode 8, we split up into 2 parts. It was our longest episode to date. And apologies for the fact that the second one came out at like 7 p.m. I did not have a chance to edit it until like 6 p.m. that day. But we've decided that since we just got done with like an hour-long episode, this one is going to be a bit shorter. So we're only going to go for about 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to call it off there. So for these 15 minutes, we've just decided we're going to hang out and talk because we don't have any special games planned now. So how's it going? Any new hobbies? Any fun stories? Anything to fill 15 minutes? Go ahead.
I have a great thing.
Have at it.
Yesterday, I made flour tortillas, and they weren't awful. So that was really fun.
That's fun.
Respect. All right.
Ava, will we have to look forward to those cooking videos?
Those might be happening at some point, maybe. I had a lot of problems when I tried to make one, and so maybe.
Are you going to give us your tortilla recipe?
It's from Google, so I mean,
Copyright Google. You're supposed to make it up on your own.
You're supposed to just dump stuff in a pan until the tortilla pops out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to call up on Mimi. Hey,
done.
I mean, it's how they did in Breath of the Wild, and it looked pretty good there. So I mean, you can probably pull it off too.
I'm sorry, they weren't truly authentic.
I think.
You know what I made? That was a family recipe. I made empanadas.
What are those?
Oh,
again?
that's cool.
Okay, so it's like.
How do you not know what an empanada is?
It's like a meat pocket.
One of the most delicious things in the world.
That's the best way to describe it. Like,
it's basically a meat pocket.
So it's like a hot pocket with a longer name.
It's like a
kind of, but better.
I mean, kinda.
Kinda, but a lot better.
It's kind of a hot pocket, except you don't microwave it. Unless, well, you can microwave it if you have like leftover ones, but no. Ew, what?
No. Ava, no.
Mr. Polito, you're muted. By the way.
Thank you. Okay, so on the Great British Baking Show, they call those savory parcels. So it's any kind of like meat or vegetables inside of a pocket of dough, right? So, so in Mexico and in other Spanish-speaking countries, it's an empanada. In like Asian cultures, it might be a dumpling or a samosa, or there are different savory parcels from all over the world, but they all are like, it's some sort of like savory, like salty stuff inside of a pouch of dough, and baked or fried. Or
see,
steamed.
the ones we have, we fry them. We have like our fryer, and we fry them, and they're great. All right.
They're so good when they're fried.
All right.
So good when they're fried.
They're not as good baked. You have to fry them.
No, they're not. Yep.
They have raisins and like olives inside. It's great. It's great.
Raisins.
Yeah.
Raisins.
Okay. You had me.
You've
for a
never
second
had an
there.
empanada before.
You said fancy hot pocket, and you had me there. Okay. It was Mexican food, and you had me there, and then you said raisins, and now you've really just lost me.
Listen, Gabe. Listen. Okay. So I don't remember exactly. Like, there's this thing that I don't remember what the name is or how to pronounce it. That's also in it, but it's like meat, like seasonings, olives, and raisins, and it's so good.
It is delicious. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Gabe.
You need to try one,
It's
Gabe.
good. That's our recipe, though. It's different in different places.
Can we cut the olives out?
Yeah, I've never had one with olives.
I don't
before.
think the olives are the problem here.
Listen,
It's the least of our concern.
I don't like olives, right? But empanadas with olives in it, it's better with olives and raisins. It's not as good if it's just like meat. Like, then it's just disgusting. Okay?
I've had a samosa, but I don't think it was with olives. So
yeah, I've never had empanada with olives.
There's a really good empanada place in Burbank. I think it's called World Empanadas or something like that. I don't remember what it is.
Oh. All right.
I haven't been there in a
World
while.
empanadas. So will they include
World
dumplings and
empanadas.
samosas?
Yeah, it's World
and-
Empanadas. That's what it's called. It's in Burbank.
Nice.
All right.
Ava, if you are willing to make empanadas for all of us and then do
Oh my
like
God.
a socially distant like delivery drop at our doorstep, then I would love to decide for myself.
You can make me like
Listen,
a full batch and a half.
mean,
that would be
Do
amazing.
not disclose my
That'd be
address.
I mean, I can maybe hook you guys up with it. Maybe. Don't quote me on that, but like.
I am quoting you on that.
If you can send them by carrier pigeon, I'll happily eat them. That's the
Hey,
only
but how would a
situation.
carrier pigeon carry a meat pocket?
Dude, you'd be surprised. Pigeons have some muscle
Pigeon
on
would
them,
eat
okay?
it. Okay. You can't trust the pigeons. The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Yes,
It's
the
the
pigeon
bourgeoisie,
drones.
excuse
That's
me.
why. Well,
Wait.
okay. I've
The
seen some
pigeon drones.
birds. Like, I've seen some big, scary-looking birds. But the birds that never fail to just do something stupid and insane every time I see them are pigeons. And it's not
they're
because
pigeons.
it's not because they're like inherently strong, but they're like ants. If there's just one of them, they're really stupid. But if there's multiple of them, they can achieve great things. And it's really
That's
quite
like me and my
terrifying.
friends.
Okay, I'm gonna quote you for that, Gabriel. 2020. That's your new quote.
Pigeons are
Copyright.
quite terrifying.
Write that in the
Well,
yearbook. Senior quote. Yeah.
I imagine if you were to just buy up McDonald's entire stock of French fries on a given day, and you found a good gathering of pigeons, you could localize an army. I would bet good money that you could send these pigeons on a quest.
Gabe, it doesn't work that way.
I want it to work that way. I want to
No,
see if that's
Gabe,
possible.
in
Pigeons are not
2020.
big brain.
I want to
No,
know
it's
if that's
2020.
possible.
It can happen.
Like,
One day, in the not so far future, there will be a news article on the Pigeon Man, and it will be Gabe, and it will be
Yes.
terrifying.
And no, he'll be working at McDonald's.
The pigeon man works at
okay,
McDonald's.
if you have an army of pigeons and like just the neighborhood hooligan kids are skateboarding on your lawn, you just throw some breadcrumbs out there and just wait for it to happen. I mean, they'll go.
Oh, I have a story for you about birds and throwing food as like bird bombs.
Quite specific.
I have a
on
story
that.
as well.
Okay, so me and Daniel were on a field trip. I think it was the floating lab one for Bridgeport.
Oh god.
Oh,
And after the
no.
floating lab, we were like, there were a ton of birds. And we were sitting like over near the water, I guess, and eating our lunch. And I shouldn't probably be talking about this because we probably weren't supposed to do this. But we like threw a carrot, and then all the birds went after it. And then after that, they went after the carrot. Like we didn't throw the carrot at someone, but like it was just like away from everyone. So they went over to the carrot and they ate it. But then afterwards, they kind of went near the group of kids who were mean to us. So
The whole army, dude. You got the
One
whole
time
army.
I was at a dragon boat race and we got Portos, which was really fun because we never get Portos. And I was just sitting next to the water. We were in Long Beach. And this seagull comes in, takes my plate with the Portos and just flies away. He's just gone. My Portos is gone. He took mine. And what's really funny is that my dad's ice cream when he was like in high school was also taken by a seagull. So our family just doesn't like seagulls.
You've
like to take
inherited
our food.
a stealing seagle.
Seagulls
No,
are
it's
like
in
the
the
most
genes.
vicious bird.
I've
Because,
inherited the curse.
They're the worst.
well, like seagulls, they don't care who you are. They don't care
No.
where you come from. They don't care what you have on you. If you have food, you don't anymore. That's all they're concerned about.
What do you call a seagull by the bay?
It's a bagel. I read that one earlier.
Bagel.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
I don't know if I should be laughing at that or hurt by that. I think it's both.
Yeah.
But no,
I've
I
heard that
remember,
one
Seagulls
too
be
many
eating
times.
the bagels.
I remember that floating lab field trip that you're talking about.
I know, you were
Seagulls
there.
were vicious. Or the
Yeah, do
pigeons.
you remember when they swarmed that table of kids, though?
I remember one of them pooped on my friend's head.
That's a
remember
rip in the
that. I do remember that.
He
Birds are
doesn't-
not fun.
He doesn't go to Rio Norte. I would bet good money he doesn't watch the podcast. But in the event he sees this, he knows who he is. Hi, how's it going? It was really quite an interesting experience being there because
The only reason I remember that field trip is because I got seasick, which was not a great experience.
ooh, fun.
Yeah.
I don't
That-
think
That was a bomb trip, okay? That was great.
until
Not
we got to
gonna
the
lie,
part
I
where they
wasn't
were
even
like,
on the trip.
well, until we got to the part where they said, "Hey, go touch the water things."
We
Do you
should probably
see
stop
that
talking
thing?
about Bridgeport specific things.
All right, we can talk about
let's-
abominations in the sea. Yeah, what's that? What was that thing called? That thing, the slug-looking thing they had.
Oh
forgot.
goodness, sea urchin. No, that's the spiky thing.
No, that would
Sea
make
slug.
me lose a hand.
Slug.
It's was it a? I seem to remember pickle. Was it like a sea pickle?
Sea
or something?
pickle. Sea
Yeah.
pickle.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
was
sea
pickle.
Yeah, they
Minecraft.
said, hey, you should
My-
go.
yeah.
You should go pet that thing and see what it's like. And I
Pet
said,
a pickle.
I'd sooner leap off this boat. There's no way I'm gonna do that.
Sea pickles, man.
I don't trust a sea pickle.
You don't trust a sea pickle?
They
Why?
seem like very untrustworthy people. I can't do it.
They're
I'm afraid I
people
can't.
now?
What? They have a brain?
Gabe, what is going
Yeah, my
on
food
inside your
people
head?
Listen, man, quarantine has taken its toll. Okay, my thought process has just gone down.
Minecraft to save your life.
Oh yeah, they added sea pickles, didn't they? What's the
Yeah.
point of that?
They put light
I don't
underwater.
know. They glow. They,
Oh.
They glow. Yeah, they
It's
glow.
pretty
I'm
good.
not quite sure. Honestly, I don't like the water update that much. I feel like it just lags my worlds.
Swimming is
Yeah,
For
kinda
old
does.
worlds,
You're
it
not
don't
on
lag it.
Xbox.
Yeah,
Another
Xbox
update
is
soon, though.
good.
That's gonna be cool.
Oh, I hope
Another
so.
update. I'm excited. I think
There's
it was already.
another
Oh no, that's
update.
only in Snapshot.
Okay.
Oh, right.
We want to keep talking about Minecraft. I mean, I can, but is there anything else more universal there is? to
I
talk
was
about?
Paint-
Minecraft
I've-
is the most universal game.
Mr.
Understood.
Polito
Sure.
earlier mentioned the Great British Baking Show. My family, I have not joined them in this because I get annoyed
It's a
by the
weird
show very
show.
quickly.
It's a
but,
weird
They
show.
have been watching Great British Baking Show, and I've heard from them that it's really funny.
I could only watch 3 episodes. It was just talking. There was no music.
Well, it's
like
it's
40
mostly
minutes.
baking.
Baking.
They're
Yeah.
baking.
Baking show.
Just watch Food Network and be done
Yeah,
with
Food
it.
Network at least
See, I
is like
think-
cool.
Cam, I think you would enjoy watching The Voice instead then, if you want music.
Oh no, I do not
Yeah.
like The Voice.
The Masked Singer.
Oh,
That's a good show. Bro, I
What?
did
That's a good
I
show.
don't want to spoil, but the elephant surprised me so bad. I've
The
guessed
ele-
4 people and I'm so happy with myself.
I am
I've got
so
it.
confused.
You need to
Okay.
watch The Masked Singer.
What
The
is
T-Rex was
what?
obvious.
Oh yeah, totally. I
What?
figured
Um,
them out second
I have
time
An
that I
elephant
saw
and a T-Rex?
it. Yeah. There's what was it? The llama, right? That one
Yeah, there's a
surprised
llama,
me.
there's a swan, there's a monster.
Oh no, there's
Monsters,
Miss Monster
Inc.
this year, right?
Yeah.
There's a banana.
Love bananas.
Okay, we had an animal theme going here, and now we've gone to bananas. I'm not sure.
There was an ice cream. Last
Yeah.
season,
All right,
right?
let's
Was that last
stop
season or
with
this season?
the really odd, hard to decipher talk about the Masked
like
Singer.
really
Exactly.
niche
Masked Singer
singing
on
show.
Fox on Wednesdays. What is it, like 8 to 9? Or is it 9 to 10? I don't know.
No.
though.
It's something.
It's on Wednesdays.
That's
It's a good
okay.
show.
It
Watch
is.
Watch
any
Food
live
Network.
TV.
I want Turtle to win this
to
season.
binge.
No.
Turtle?
What's going
Turtle or
Winning?
astronaut?
Turtle.
Wait, who's Turtle?
I don't know who Turtle
I don't
is.
know either.
That's the whole
Watch
point
The
of
Masked
show.
Singer.
I'm not sure.
Stop trying
I
to
really
TV
love
show.
that I was trying to turn the conversation onto the Great British Baking Show,
And
and then
really,
it
we just went off anyway.
Masked Singer.
I think we're confusing people.
So, they
need
need
to
to
bring
watch
up Despicable Me
Fox
on
The Masked
Netflix.
Singer.
Oh no.
How long have we been going for?
Yeah, it's in the
have
I
we
don't
hit-
know.
We're at 13 minutes right now.
Okay.
I've been painting during quarantine. I've made 3 shelves. I made like a bunch of flowers, a bunch of trees, like a forest scape. Is that what you call it? Landscape. And then I'm also making a sunset with the cactus in the middle of it. That'll be cool.
I
They're
think
shelves, too.
ferret flying
Epic.
on a balloon. That
Nice.
was.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
Speaking of
people-
re-entering hobbies, I've actually so like 2 summers ago, I learned how to do crochet, and
Lucky.
thanks. And like I did like a bunch of stuff, and then like after a while, like since school happened and stuff, I really haven't like gone back to it. But like before, like a week ago, no, maybe like 2 weeks ago, back in March, I could say that now. I made this thing, which is like in the corner of my room somewhere. I could get it, but I don't feel like it. I made this like, oh yeah, that's right. I
Anne
made that for
crocheted this.
Ava for Valentine's Day.
I know.
Oh, that's really cool.
So yeah, I
Wish I never
re-entered
wrote for
that, and yeah.
I wanted to learn crocheting, but my mom was like, "You're gonna start a project and then you're never gonna finish it." So
Yeah, I'm not patient enough for crochet.
Oof.
I am
Oh
not
my
patient
God.
enough for crochet.
See, people are out here actually doing productive things, and the two things I've been doing this entire time are making YouTube videos and learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons, which is
See, I'm
Oh my
gonna
god.
so
agree
difficult.
with Gabe here. I have been playing Animal Crossing and Twitch streaming.
Nice.
That's a game? Okay.
Yeah, I've
Animal
noticed.
Crossing?
No.
How do you
Twitch
not know what
streaming.
Oh,
No.
You're on the Rio Norte Discord server, and every single time I look at your status, you're always streaming. Like,
yeah.
all hours of the
How
day.
much streaming are we talking about?
Like hours.
It's a lot. I haven't in a while.
Yeah, it is.
It's 8th graders. It's weird.
If I can go ahead and jump in here before we get going, I did promise the ASB director, Ms. Desaulnier at Valencia High School. I did promise her that I would give a quick shout out on their ASB applications. Can you see this now on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The correct screen share. Okay. So I just want to let everybody who's watching know that Valencia High School ASB, they are opening up applications to be a student leader in their ASB program for next year. So 8th graders, if you're watching and you are interested, please join their Google Classroom. That Google Classroom code is right there on your screen, XH43YSP. So just wanted to give a quick plug because I know that I did promise Ms. Desaulnier that we would do that, and we have done that. And so now I will figure out how to stop the share, and there we go.
Neato. All right.
nice.
So I guess with
Very
that,
cool.
we end the podcast. So it's been good. Any final words from anyone before we go?
I think we should play a game next time. I think
I have
that'll be
an
fun.
idea for next time that I will mention after this.
Understood. And if
It'll
you
be
want-
quick. It's a pitch. It's a good idea.
And if
Cool.
you want to see what that idea is, you'll have
I mean,
to
Ava,
watch the
you
next
are
episode.
combining with it, so.
All right. In that case, thanks for watching. This has been the 9th episode of the Riverhawk Talk. Wednesday, so in 2 days, there will be the first double-digit episode, 10th episode. And Friday is a special segment-only show, so be ready for that. That's about all I got. So, thanks for watching.
Don't forget the end of the first half of the quarter.
Yep, that's also coming
Wash
up
your
soon.
hands.
So, fix
Wash your
your
hands,
like you can.
subscribe, like.
Hit that like button and
Hey.
smash that subscribe.
Insert generic YouTube ending here, and have a good day. All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.